two big things happened on Saturday. One, we lost the rugby to New Zealand. How did you take that, by the way? I thought of you the entire time.
No, I was really a bit sad about it. I thought we were going to pull it through there, and then it just fell apart at the end.
Somebody told me, because I was asking for the score, because I was busy at the Miss South Africa pageant.
Yes.
Like prepping for that. I was like, just tell me the score. When I heard the score, it was 13-0.
Yes, that was earlier on. Then we came back.
Yeah.
Then we were still behind. Then we just punched ahead for a few minutes, and then they said, "Wada!"
Yeah, as soon as I heard we lost, this is when I realized, no, we have to pull our socks up at Miss South Africa because the country now needs something to cheer them up.
To lift us.
And cheer them up we did.
Your Miss South Africa 2022 is Ndavi Nokeri!
Another big interview
On Anele and the Club.
only on 947.
And she's in the building. Miss South Africa is here. She's here.
And by the way, we are streaming this on Facebook on Anele and the Club and 947 if you want to see how beautiful she is.
Oh my word. Now here's the thing. Is that the most important time that you've ever heard your name being announced somewhere?
Biggest moment of my life, and I think I really wasn't expecting it, so I think you can see in my reaction I was so shocked. I couldn't believe they called out my name.
But you kept on being shocked because when I called you for top 5, I'm like, but this girl now is shocked.
It's still shocked.
Okay, then I called her for top 3, then she was even more shocked. I'm like, when is she gonna stop being shocked? But then I couldn't see your face when I announced you because you guys were down at the stage. The other times I could see your face because you were right next to me, and I'm just like, this girl continues to be shocked. But literally, you were the crowd favorite from word go.
No, Anele, when you get to know the girls, you spent like 3 months together, you really get to see that anyone can take the crown. So when they call out your name, you're like, me?
Yeah.
Out of all these amazing women? So yeah, I think that's really why I was shocked, because I got to know them and I got to see that anyone could have really been worthy of the crown.
Okay, so what has been the biggest change since Saturday? Because I can see there's a guy lurking behind you. That's your security. I mean, guys, you go to bed one day.
Next day you got security.
Next day you got security.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's been the biggest change?
Definitely my sleeping schedule.
Oh no, sleep is for the dead now, lady.
Exactly. Like, what is sleep even?
You'll sleep this time next year when you hand over the crown.
Exactly.
I hope you know.
No, I know. So I'm not going to sleep. I'm okay. Just running on some coffee and Jesus right now. But yeah, also waking up in my apartment, I'm literally like, oh my God, is this really mine?
Yes.
Yeah.
That apartment is stunning. It's at Ellipse in Waterfall. It is stunning.
Absolutely. I cannot believe I get to call it my home.
And who moved in with you? Did your mom take you there? How did that work up?
My family is so clingy, so we like move together. We move together everywhere we go. So my parents were there, my sister, my brother as well. So we all slept together for the first night, which was actually quite cute.
I want to ask.
Slumber party.
Exactly.
It's a very Limpopo thing to do. Family moves in with you.
Exactly.
I want to ask. I mean, because now when you get messages and your phone rings, right? You don't know who's going to be on the other side of the line, because clearly, like it could be anyone. What's been the most interesting congratulations and sort of conversation that you've had?
Yeah, so the whole village of Deneen and Gavaza, everyone is calling me. They actually took a video of how the whole village came together in front of my house literally did like a small pageant in front of the house. And this was like at midnight on the day of the crowning. It was so crazy. I was like, this is literally what this is all about, making them see that even they belong in these spaces.
Yes.
Yeah.
And do you have to change your number?
I want to change my number.
We're gonna have to change. Anybody at Vodacom? We're gonna need a new number for our lady here. And I can believe that, because also all of a sudden you can now solve everyone's problems, which I'm pretty sure you can, but not at the same time.
Exactly.
Right? So I'm sure people are asking you for things already. Also, I mean, as I announced that you're getting $1 million, I was like, whoa.
Oh, that's it. That's it. Crawling out of the woodwork now.
In grade 2, I bought you a stock suite.
Yes.
Come on, Ndavi.
I've gotten those messages. Do you remember in high school when I got you that sandwich? Yeah.
I changed your diaper.
I have to go back to that. Yeah.
I was 14 years old. How did you change my diaper? Okay, listen. The question round. Because because she got Thuli's question, Professor
Yes.
Thuli Madonsela.
Oh, that's nerve-wracking in itself.
And you know what it is? I would have literally melted into a puddle because just when I announced you getting the prof, the crowd went, I looked around and like the room, everyone was like, just like, whoa, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? And then she does ask a question. I'm like, yeah, nah.
We expected nothing less.
What was going through your mind when that happened?
So I was actually quite excited to get a question from Thuli Madonsela
Okay.
because I knew that she would speak about something that has to do with social justice. And I think what I advocate for is really aligned with that. And I knew I could speak from the heart from there on. So yes, it was intimidating. I mean, she's intelligent. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
And that her aura, she's so calm, which makes it even more intimidating. You know, 'cause
Yes.
You don't know what she's thinking. You're like, oh my gosh, am I smart enough to be in the same room as this woman? But yeah, just knowing that I advocate for something that has to do with what she's passionate about, I knew that I could really speak from the heart.
Amazing,
Sure.
yeah. And that whole panel
Yeah.
was I mean, that was power right
Speaking
there.
of the panel, and then the top 5 themselves, everyone answered so well. It's very rare. There's always one you're like, oh.
Who catches a wobble in the moment?
You're like, oh. I'm not gonna look you in the eyes. Did you go to Danefin?
No.
There's a Danefin fraternity claiming you. What's the Danefin College?
So I have a pageant mom, and she is my best friend's mom. So my best friend went to Danefin, and she is a big fan of pageantry. So when she heard I was entering, she's like, okay, what do we need to do?
Because I went, my godson goes to Danefin, and about a week and a half ago, I had to go surprise his teacher because the teacher's moving to Saudi Arabia. Long story short. But when I was walking there, everyone was like, you know, Ndavi's our girl, eh? Ndavi. And I was like, what is going on? So I actually thought you were alumni, like you were from that school.
No, she's been rooting for me so hard. People even think she's my actual mom. They're like, we met your mom the other day in Danefin. I'm like, okay,
Not
I
my
know
mom.
exactly who that is. My second mom.
There you go. Okay, so 3 pageants, Miss Supranational, which we are the current crown holders because of Lalela. Miss Universe, where Lalela actually placed second. And then Miss World. Which pageant do you, lean towards the most?
Yeah, so all 3 pageants are actually amazing, but I think I'm really looking forward to Miss Universe, especially because really I was inspired by Zozi and how she just walked that stage and really proved that, you can walk it with your natural hair.
Yeah.
You can walk it regardless of the color of your skin. And I think that is something that I would also like to do, is representing on the Miss Universe stage.
It's a big stage. Speaking of stages, how awesome was our stage?
That whole
Dude.
thing was incredible.
I actually saw afterwards that it was shaped like a crown. If you
Yes.
looked at it from a bird's eye view.
And there was that bird's eye shot
Yes,
as well
yes,
that
yes,
kept on
yes,
coming
yes,
in.
yes.
No, that stage was because I went home and I rewatched the pageant the next day and I was just like, my word, that looked great.
When I switched over, I was like, no, I'm watching Coachella. No, wait, there's Anele. Anele's on stage. No, this is it. Yeah, sorry, I thought I was watching something else for a second.
No, round of applause to Stephanie and the team. And is it Black Swan?
Black Swan,
Yeah,
yeah.
Black Swan. They did an amazing job with Lebogile as the executive producer. Okay, so here's what's going to happen.
Awesome.
Obviously, you prepared going into Miss SA, right? Because you said
Yes.
you've uttered the words "I am Miss SA 2022" 1,000 times.
Imagine. Yeah.
So literally, you went into my brain as well and everybody else's, and then that's what we executed. So, did you watch other pageants in preparation?
This year or
No, in the
in
history.
general?
In general.
Yes, I've watched a lot of the pageants. I think I watched 2017 upwards. Yeah, Miss South Africa and Miss Universe.
So, if I had to play you the answers of the previous queens, you'd know who it is.
I'll try my best. I think I would.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Who's this?
It is important for education to be prioritized in our society.
Should
To change the narratives about mental health and we have a collective responsibility to
Okay.
destigmatize.
We didn't need to go into the whole thing.
It is important. I know that.
I was like, I know this voice.
Literally, should have just breathed. And then Davi was like, should have. Okay, next one.
As an influencer, I will inspire and motivate all the women of South Africa to reach for their strengths.
Cameron Green.
Who, by the way, was runner-up at Miss Universe.
Yeah.
Okay, so, you're on the right track there. Next one.
I would really advise that they push on education and that they start at a very young age. Maybe there's nothing.
Zozibini Tunzi.
There we go. 3 out of 3. Okay, one more.
history is the greatest teacher.
Oh my
and to
God.
know where you are going, you need to know where you come from.
This is Lalela.
Being a nation that comes from a past of racial segregation, we know that when we were divided, we were at our weakest. So as Miss South Africa, I would implore us to stand together and embrace every single culture, race, gender, and sexuality, because in our diversity, we are strong.
Yeah.
Good speech.
There was a man in a red velvet jacket, stage left bottom, who was ready to climb on stage when you were speaking. I was looking, I'm like, am I going to have to tackle this man on live television? Because I'm ready. Like, I'm ready, you know. How did that feel for you? Like a crowd of 9,000 strong, all behind you and backing every word you said?
No, it was incredible. You know, going into the journey, I received so much support from the very beginning, like, you know, and it was actually such a big burden or a responsibility to know that there's so many people that believe in me. So I worked so hard to ensure that I don't disappoint them on the night, and also just making myself proud. So it was amazing to feedback and give back to them because they believed in me. So I wanted to make sure that they know that it was worth it.
Amazing.
There we go. On that note, we're going to let you go because you have got one hell of a press schedule for the next month. Where to from now?
So we're going to go off to the SABC for another interview, and then we're probably going to have some shoots for the day.
Okay, wonderful.
Of course, well, shoots for the day.
That's what she
for the
does
course.
now. That's what she does now in her Mercedes Benz.
I
In
mean,
my Mercedes Benz.
She is rolling around. Have you gotten your car ready?
I did! Oh, it's amazing! Oh my God.
Oh,
Yeah, I
man.
couldn't believe it. That car.
It's
Anele.
Smooth.
Smooth.
It's the only reason I befriend them in South Africa. Really, I just
you
want
catch a lift.
I ride shotgun.
Catch a lift.
I ride shotgun. Ladies and gentlemen, her name is Ndavi Nokeri. She is your Miss South Africa 2022. We're gonna speak to you a lot. Don't worry.
I can't wait to come back.
This next year is you and us. You and us. Good
Awesome.
morning.
They can't help but make you feel good.
Anele and the club on 947.